This is Nazi Zombies Low Strategy Guide on Kindertoken. Here I will be showing you how to get as many points possible for the shortest time possible. At the first rounds, there's really not much to do, just knife them if you can. Wasting bullets on the first round is a bad idea. You're gonna need them on later. You're gonna need them later on more than you'll need them here. You can just wait till second or third round, still have a few clips of pistol. It will help a lot. If you can shoot them in the leg 7 times and then knife them, you can get the 70 points plus 160 for knifing. For the first round, you only get 40 points for repairing windows. So every time you repair a board, that's 10. Because of that, it's good to just not let them in, unless you are hoping for a max ammo or something, which tends to only come on the early rounds if you buy a weapon off the wall. Once you have finished the first round, on the second round they usually come 3 or 4 of them from the top, and then the rest from the bottom windows. The top window is the most important to keep completely closed and zombie free, so that if you do need to escape, you won't be getting hit in the back. If you are playing solo, there's Quick Revive right there. Some videos suggest getting it as soon as you get the points, which is when you spawn, whereas I prefer to get it after I've gotten into the large room or turned on the power. This is because it's really no point in getting it if you end up going down on round 6. Then you just don't have it later on for the higher rounds where you'll need it more. Here I got a max ammo, which doesn't usually come on the low rounds, but it seems to be here more often after the last patch. I don't know if they changed that or if it's just a coincidence, but max ammo at the beginning is extremely helpful, and it can pull you over. Yeah, if you get a max ammo on one of the earlier rounds or right when you're about to leave, you can usually hold out another round or two by putting, depending on the round, 1 clip per knife. So every single clip is worth about 1 knife. That's why when you're down last stand online, it's better to just knife the zombies rather than shoot them, because the knifing will damage them a lot more. As you can see here, I use the back staircase as kind of an escape route to be able to clear the zombies. And that's another reason I say always to watch that top window, is if you're getting in the back or you can't get up the stairs, you pretty much only have one exit at the bottom, which can be a good way to go, but it's only good if you plan on holding out in the power room without turning the power on, which I personally think turning the power on makes it easier, because then you have perks. You know where the box is, and you can use the teleporter, which makes up for the little crawling things. Nukes aren't always a good idea to take. You don't have any time to repair, and sometimes you can get more points from the zombies by just killing them, but if you're getting overrun, it's obviously better to just take the nuke and not go down. By round 3, using grenades is fine, and round 1, it's kind of stupid to use grenades because you don't get very many points, and you shouldn't be overrun by round 1. And on every round you get 2 grenades. So if you're getting 2 grenades every round, you can throw 2 after round 2, and then you'll still get all of them by the time you get to the next round. So you'll still have 4 for if you get overrun or if you want to make a crawler. Once you open the door to this big room up here, 2 away from the power, it's good to get the shotgun or at least the machine gun off the wall, because after a while the rifle and first shotgun you get just doesn't cut it anymore. As you can see here, I did take the nuke this time, and that's just because there weren't that many left, and I didn't want to risk going down for nothing. Here are dogs. I personally see this as a free round. Shotgun is definitely the best way to go for dogs. They're extremely weak. You can kill them in 3 knives, I think, and obviously with insta-kill it still applies to them. So, for the beginning here, I just knife them. It's not very often you get a insta-kill right when you get dogs, or right before, but I've been getting that more lately again, like the max ammo. Always remember to reload if you have time before you grab the ammo. And also, in the Kinder Token, it does refresh your grenades as well, including monkeys. So if you have monkeys and you just want to throw them randomly or whatever, or see if any glitches you can do with them, that would be a good time to do them. Once you get out of there and are into this big room, I usually go around 4 or 5 when I'm playing solo. I personally feel it's best to stay in this bottom area down here and just cover these 2 windows, and then whenever they get on the stairs to take them out there. The problem with this is you're always going to need to be watching your back, because there's, after a few minutes of waiting, they're going to break in all the windows and then they'll be all over you. You have to watch out, because if you get hit in the back once in here, you don't have much of room to run. Even though you can get in circles, usually it's either you're too close to a window and you can get hit, or you're too close to a staircase. So if you plan on running, either make sure you have the full stairway clear if you're going to run up the stairs, or open that back door. Some people don't like opening that door till they can get to the power. I agree with them. It makes it a lot harder because it's a window that you can't cover and you can't repair. The hole in the ceiling makes it much harder, but oftentimes, like now, the box is in there, so it can make up for itself by opening it. One more good thing about dogs, other than the obvious max ammo and a free round, is if you can get them on a 4 or 5. If you can get the dogs to come at 4 or 5 instead of like level 8 or 9, it'll help, because later on as you play, dogs will come every 5 rounds instead of every 7. And if you have to wait 7 rounds for a max ammo, that's a lot harder to do than waiting 4 or 5. Here I felt like I was getting a little bit overrun, so I just came back and ran in here. Once most of the zombies have spawned, they shouldn't be spawning behind you, but they still might, so you have to watch out. I got the FAL, which is a pretty nice gun, and I can pretty much just sit here and take them out, turn. I feel as soon as I get into here, within that round, I like to open the power door and immediately turn on the power. Even though there are strategies that definitely work, I feel this one's a lot easier and a lot safer for the long run. The carpenters are nice. They don't get you as many points as walking around and repairing each one, but that gets really boring after the first 2 or 3 windows. Depending on your points, I always try and save enough for Juggernog and enough for Quick Revive on solo. Other than that, there's really nothing else you need to buy right now, except if you want to upgrade a gun, but you're going to need a gun worth upgrading first. I've tried different strategies of, as soon as you get a gun, upgrading it, whether it's good or not. That one never works as well as if you just go ahead and get a good gun and Juggernog. Get some Speed Cola and run back to the room. Right now, I think it's... Alright, it's round 8. Oh, sorry, 7. I can't really see the marks right now. Here I get hit and I do go down, but the nice thing about that is you get the original pistols when you upgrade them turn into rocket grenade pistols or whatever. I actually have saved my pistol and put it through Pack-a-Punch, and you still get that. It is an extremely good gun. except for two problems. One, it runs through ammo extremely fast, and also it has too much of a splash damage for you as well. It will make lots of crawlers, which is usually a good thing, but also it can really mess up your gameplay by making too many, and you can't use them in close quarters combat because it will almost instantly put you down even with Juggernog. If you keep one of those crawlers alive, which I just killed, you can repair, link the teleporters, buy what you want to buy, and then go back, kill him, and get ready to start my strategy. This is pretty much the end of the video. It is now round 9, and there are dogs coming, which usually don't come till 10 if you get them on 5 like I did, but it seems like they've been coming a bit more often if I can get them on 5 than 5. Here I get monkeys, which is always helpful. Always take monkeys if you get them on this map. I don't think you can get monkeys on the new map, Ascension, but you might be able to. I just haven't gotten them yet, and I will be posting more videos of Ascension. The gal's good, but again, it just runs out of ammo too quick. Upgraded, it's nice, powerful, quick reload, stuff like that. This is pretty much the end right here. Grab the commando for the shotgun, because after round 10, the shotgun starts taking 2 hits to kill, which can get quite annoying. What you do here, just sit in the teleporter for maybe 15-20 seconds after they break in. As soon as you get hit with a zombie is when I decide I leave. Right here, I'm kind of leaving, but just staying in the teleporter is probably the best idea. But there, just fight in here, take them out until you get hit, or until you kill one of those smokers in here, because then you can't see, and the Nova gas will eventually kill you. It just takes a while. Thanks for watching my strategy guide, and I'll have new videos posted soon. Thanks.